Hey guys! Did you miss me? I bet you did. Today I'm gonna be covering Summer Cool Light because we dropped off with Summer Cool Mute last time, and this video is so overdue, guys, and yeah, it's so overdue. I've just been so busy with stuff and life has been hitting me in the face, punching me in the face, so that's why this video has been really long overdue. I promise, guys, I have not been lazy. I have been scripting. I'm on spring break right now, so I hope that I can go back to making content like the usual, you know? For Summer Cool Light, I have mentioned in the previous video before this, in the Summer Cool Mute video, that Summer Cool Light is summer cool, but it has a more airy and bouncy feel to it in contrast to Summer Mute, which is more grayish and more on the monotone-ish side. And I am a Summer Cool Light, so I'm really excited to show you guys some of my personal favorite items and the items that I recommend everyone who's Summer Cool Light to get. Also, can you guys tell that I didn't even bother doing my eyebrows? Starting off with the eyeshadows, we have the Romance Better Than Eyes palette in Dry Strawberries. Here it is. It's very well used. A little too well used that it's completely beat up and it looks like it's been through it, like actually been through it. But I've had this for years now. Makeup only expires when I tell it to expire. I'm joking, but here, so we have a very creamy, like peachy shade. It actually starts off as a nude, like peaches shade, but then over time it starts to have a pink tinge to it, which I am assuming it's from the other side, but I will swatch it for you guys. It makes a great base shadow. And then we have this one, which is a pinkish cool shade. I feel like the Romance shadows, they're a little less pigmented than the other shadows that I'm gonna recommend, but it does have pigment, but not too much. It's pretty sheer in my opinion. This one is the glitter. It actually fell off, so I'm gonna try my best to swatch this. There's literally nothing there. I'm swatching air. And then this one is a brown shade, and this is really good for like eyeliner or just like smudging or just like point eyeshadow. So yeah, the next palette that I'm gonna be showing you guys is my personal favorite, and it's the Tazik Sweetheart Collection's eyeshadow palette in 7 Love Heart. And this is the palette. This palette has a total of 20 shades, and it consists of different types of glitters and matte shades. 2 colors make a really good base eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna swatch this for you guys. This is a very pale pink, but it has a tinge of lilac, so I would rather say pale lilac. And then this one is also a great base shadow that I like to use. So this one is more pinkish compared to this one, which has a wider and more lilac-y feel to it. This one is also another pink, but these two, this one has a higher contrast than this one. So this one is more whitish. These two colors are very whitish. And then we have different glitters. So this one is a very fine glitter. It's a fine silver glitter with like purplish a purplish tone to it. It's very shimmery. Also have a bunch of different glitters. So this one is a little chunkier. This one's a little chunkier. This one's a little chunkier too. But this one is, unlike the others, this one is really chunky, and it's also really like, I feel like it has a duochrome feel to it, which means that there's different types of glitters, and if you look at it closely too, you can see that it has both like pearls and glitters. So I think this one is a really good combo of both pink and white silver glitter. The rest would be, yeah, this one is very fine too. This one's quite fine, but then it also has a slight black grayish tone to it. This one also has I think it's really cute. And then this one has to be the most hot pink Barbie glitter shade out of all. It's pretty fine glitter, as you can see. And then if you swatch it, When you swatch it, it's hot pink. So if we're gonna compare these 4 glitters, this is what it looks like. I really recommend this palette to people who are summer cool light. Some other palettes for summer cool light are Holika Holika, my fave mood eye palette, in Shell in the Sea. This one is a pretty well-known eyeshadow palette amongst K-pop idols who are cool tone. You can see Wonyoung uses that palette a lot. Clio Pro eye palette in Floral Tea Garden. And the Clio Pro eye palette Air in 12 Crystal Paw, and the Peri Para Ink Pocket eyeshadow palette in 2 Cool Summer Vibe. So next are the lip tints. So starting off, we have the Romance Juicy Lasting Tint in 32 Bearberry Smoothie. This one is very pastelish. I used to have this one, but then I threw it out because I was decluttering. But from what I remember, it's actually a very palish pink shade. So if you're gonna use it, you definitely would want to conceal your lips. But yeah, it's very pale pink. It's very white pink. It's very whitish. The Lily by Red Sweet Liar Milky Tint in 3 Strawberry Baby Shoe. The Romance Juicy Lasting Tint in 26 Very Pink. Peri Para Ink Mood Glowy Tint in 21 Cooling Pink. So I use 21 Cooling Pink a lot for a base color for my lip combos. Almost every lip combo I have is with this tint. Very pale whitish pink. As you can see, it's quite pale pink. So this is what it looks like. It is very pale pink. It's more whitish in person compared to on camera, but I think it's a really pretty shade. I actually have it on as my base color right now, but I don't know why it's coming out. Next, we have the Peri Para Ink Mood Glowy Tint in 04 Pink You. This shade is a cult favorite for everyone who likes the Peri Para Ink Mood Glowy Tint. It was actually discontinued for a short period of time. I heard they're back, but I haven't really checked. But from what I've been hearing, they are back, as in the certain colors are back, including Pink Youth. So the one that I have right now is actually very beat up because I've had it for a really long time and it's barely there anymore. If you see there, it's really like disgusting. Very sheer actually, as you can see. Yeah, it's very sheer. So next we have the Clio Crystal Glam Tint in 14 Hard Pink Diamond, and the Ipkin Puffy Tint in 4 Pink Bear. So this is another lip tint that I have. I'm actually wearing it right now too. And this is the Ipkin tint. This is very Barbie pink. So this is what it looks like swatched. It is very hot pink, very Barbie pink, as you can see. I put a little more on my lips so you guys can see the Ipkin tint more properly. But yeah, that is what the Ipkin tint looks like. What I really like about this tint is that it's so long lasting. I wear it to school at like 8 in the morning. It's still lasting till like 3. It actually stains really well. So if you want a lip tint that stains really well, long lasting, durable, then go for the Ipkin Puffy tints. I was really impressed by the durability of this like lip tint. And then the last lip tint that I'm gonna recommend to you guys is the Tazik Juicy Dewy Tint in Berry Mochi. From the lip tints that I've listed, I hope you guys can tell what types of colors suit summer cool lights the most. For the blush, we have the Flower Nose Swan Ballet Embossed Blush in the shade 3 Silky Ribbon. It's so pretty because it's Flower Nose, duh. It is an embossed blush. This is what it looks like. You really have to layer this on, but it does have a lot of pigment, so I do recommend it. You don't have to layer it so much that it's cakey, but then if you layer it like twice with a blush brush, then it comes out looking really nice and it gives you this like airbrushed look. So personally, I really like it. Next, we have the Lily by Red Love Beam Cheek Balm in 2 Innocent Pink. This one is my favorite and most used blush, and here it is. As the name suggests, this is a balm texture. To apply this, I use a hydro sponge. I have found that latex sponges do not do a good job with balm blushes, so my advice would be to use a hydro sponge instead so that it gives a glowy feel, because when you use latex sponges, they sort of give you like this patchy look that makes it look dry and flaky, which I don't like. So I think hydro sponges or just your fingers would be good. So now if we compare these two blushes, they are definitely not similar. On camera or in person, the Flower Nose blush may feel more whitish, more palish, but in reality, the Lily by Red is definitely more whitish, more pale. In reality, the Lily by Red blush is definitely whiter compared to the Flower Nose, so do keep that in mind. It's because this is a balm blush, so it goes on more whitish than it looks in its pan. Some other blushes are the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush in 1 Pink, About Tone Fluffy Air Blusher in 2 Cool Summer Pink, the Kylie Cosmetics Pressed Blush Powder in 336 Winter Kissed. So the Winter Kissed blush is actually really famous amongst K-pop idol makeup artists, and it's spotted on Wonyoung a lot. If you can't get your hands on the Kylie blush, then get the Flower Nose, I suppose. It's definitely prettier too. Last but not least, we have the Huda Beauty Blush Filter Soft Glow Liquid Blush in Ube Cream. I think this was a new release, and this is definitely, compared to the rest of the blushes that I mentioned, it has a more purple look to it because, you know, Ube. So for the highlighters, I personally use the Cezanne Pearl Glow Nuance Highlighter in N2 Lilac Mood. So this is the highlighter. It's very, ignore the cut on my finger, I keep getting cuts. This is what it looks like when swatched. It's very purpley, and it also comes with a little tiny brush. I usually apply this highlighter on my cheeks instead of like for my nose and like for my eyes, because it's a little too overwhelming if you do it on your nose. It makes more sense to apply it on your cheeks for the highlighter. Next is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in 4 Rose Gold. This one is exclusive to Asia Dior websites and Asian Dior stores. You can't really find it in the West. I've tried, it doesn't work, but if you want to, then you can go onto eBay to find resellers and get it from them instead. But yeah, if you live in Asian countries, then you can definitely get your hands on this, except it's just gonna be hard thing to do, especially if you live in Korea, Japan, or China, because most of the time it's always sold out in East Asian countries because it's a very famous highlighter palette used by K-pop idol makeup artists. So it's usually almost always sold out, and there's a waiting list, I heard, for the highlighter palette, but I don't know, I heard it's just really hard to get your hands on, so yeah. And then the Glint highlighter in 2 Diamond Veil, and the Kamake Monuto highlighter in 1 Moonlight Gem. This is my favorite highlighter. This is what I use. It is a cream type highlighter, so this is what I have on my nose right now, but so this is what the highlighter looks like. Yeah, it has like a wet feel to it. It makes your makeup look more dewy and wet compared to the Cezanne highlighter I showed before. So for the contacts, I would recommend that you check out the Summer Mute video I did prior to this, since Summer Cool Light and Mute fall under Summer Cool, and most of the contacts that you can wear for Summer Mute, you can also wear for Summer Cool Light, but it doesn't apply vice versa, because you can't necessarily wear all the Summer Cool Light contacts as a Summer Mute. But my top 3 would be the Hubba Kristen Dolly Kristen Gray, the O-Lines Big Glowy Gray, and the Hubba Kristen One and Only Gray. So for the hair, you can go for any hair color that has a cool undertone to it. I would recommend colors like ash black. If you want to go down the brown path, you can do like coal brown, like chestnut brown, and you can do like ash brown. So yeah, as long as it has a cool undertone to the hair color, then it should be fine. You can also go for, if you're going for bleached hair, you can definitely go for bleach blonde without the orange undertone, so like, or like platinum blonde. You can go lilac, pastel pink, pastel, anything that's like cool tone, that works too. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. I had a lot of fun scripting and making this video in particular. Not biased, but yeah, I am gonna be continuing onwards with my fall series after this. I don't know when it'll be posted. I really hope I can go back to my usual posting schedule, but I've just been too busy. So yeah, so I think next week I will post a video, so do look forward to that. But for now, this is it, and yeah. So again, thank you guys for watching. Bye.